Assalamu alaikum. My question is, I wanted to find out in Islam, are we allowed to celebrate birthdays? Is it seen as haram or halal? Or is there any way around it, like to celebrate birthdays?
Okay, so it's also quite a hot topic and quite interesting question. And Prophet Muhammad once was asked, it is in the narration of Muslim from Abu Qatada, who asked the Prophet, saying, alayhi salatu wasalam, Ya Rasulullah, why do you fast on Mondays? So Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam said, because it is the day on which I was born. Means Prophet Muhammad did indicate his date of birth by fasting on that day. Okay, so from this hadith, scholars have derived this hukum, saying that yes, it is actually permissible to celebrate your date of birth by doing some rewardable thing. Because Prophet Muhammad fasting on that day, it does not mean that it's only permissible to fast. Okay, maybe if there are some groups who are literalists, so maybe it's for them. But on the usuli and fiqhi way, so what was Prophet Muhammad doing in that time? So Rasulullah ﷺ was doing some good deed to indicate, or to, you can say, celebrate his birthday. And for him it was fasting. But for me, is it okay if I will do it by having some food and inviting my friends and family members? So feeding the people and bringing the people together, that's much more rewardable than fasting or, for example, praying nawafil namaz, isn't it? 100%. Okay. So will that be permissible for me to do? So the scholars said yes. Okay. But there is another opinion also say that it's not permissible because it's imitating the disbelievers and them type of, you can say, weak arguments. So like if doing different on your date of birth is wrong, so means Prophet Muhammad was imitating the disbelievers and he was being wrong and committing sin. But if Prophet Muhammad was not committing sin, so then that is permissible. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah. In relation to this, are there any hadiths which are very popular that you believe to be fabricated?
About birthday. We have this hadith in which, as far as I remember, Imam Suyuti was saying that it's authentic, Hasan, not Sahih, but Hasan, in which Rasulullah ﷺ slaughtered an animal for his, you can say, aqiqah. Aqiqah is birth, for his birth after the age of 50. Okay, so it's also supporting the hadith of Muslim, but on different way. Because first one was indicating the birthday by fasting, and this one is indicating the birthday by slaughtering sheep and making food and inviting the people and feeding the people. But any other fabric, I don't remember from the top of my mind. Yes,
what about some people who say you can't celebrate Mawlid because the Prophet, peace be upon him, was born on the same day that he died, in terms of, so you can't celebrate the birthday for that reason?
For me, it's just quite silly argument, you know. I mean, these people disagree and they takfir each other. So I think the reason of this disagreement and like hatred and anger is lack of understanding and lack of, you can say, knowledge of usul al-fiqh. Okay, so I would ask these people who believe that it is haram to celebrate the Mawlid to go to study this chapter in usul al-fiqh called Tanqih al-Manat, and then to apply that Tanqih al-Manat on the hadith of Muslim and the second hadith which I mentioned. Then they understand, and then it will make sense for them.
Okay, thank you.